What's happening?
What's going on?
Too tall.
Too short.
Your favorite twins.
Back in this thing.
Like we never left.
We didn't leave. We've been here the whole time.
Whole time.
We just been sitting here just waiting to talk to y'all.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, still like they hit us with some comments. They hit us with some topics.
Hey, look. We not finna be supplying y'all if you ain't gonna engage with us. All right? I know y'all got stuff to say.
Don't be scared now. Y'all say it all the time.
Yeah, just say it. I know people be talking to their friends about what the Sauce twins done said. Oh, they're going an alert.
Yep.
It's coming. It's coming. All right. We're going to get right to it now. We're going to get right to one of the things I saw.
Okay.
You know, I'm not trying to single anybody out this time. You know, because I don't really know them like that.
Single them out.
I don't know. It's all right. We're gonna single out the conversation and the topic.
All
right, so look, check this out. These were the words. If you're a person that says, I can't wait to graduate so I can be done with school, he says, I don't see much success coming your way. I have read more books and studied harder for my job in the last 2 years than I did when I was in school. Learning is a constant. What do you think about that? You mean to read it again?
One more time.
One more time. If you're a person that says, I can't wait to graduate so I can be done with school, I don't see much success coming your way. Because I have read more books and studied harder for my job in the last 2 years than I did when I was in school. Learning is a constant.
So learning is a constant, but he didn't learn everything from what he got in school.
Right. And for me, I'm looking at that like, so you saying you don't see success coming my way because I don't want to go to geometry class and world history.
That's how I'm looking at it. I'm ready for this to be over.
And that's why, because I'm not going to be doing trigonometry or whatever you want to.
I ain't used none of that.
Okay, so
I don't agree with that.
Here's my thing, and I know Twitter is the place for one-offs. I know it is the place to make a comment like this and try to run it up. I know that's what Twitter is for. It's not for these long explanations. But that's why I saw it and I was like, man, let's talk about it. Because I feel like I don't like that mindset, because the reason why you've studied so much in the last 2 years is because you're doing what you love doing. You're studying in the subject that you absolutely love.
Right.
You're studying the subject that's probably feeding your family.
They also said they learned more. What the comment?
I have read more books and studied harder for my job.
And studied harder
in the last 2 years than I did when I was in school. So what does that mean about you?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
What does that mean about you?
So you wasn't studying hard when
right.
you was in school? So that means you're not going to be successful.
Well, it depends on how you measure success, but sure.
No, just going off of what he's saying.
Right.
If that's what it's based off of, if your success is based off of how you feel about college
or high school or whatever, I don't know. For me, I think we make these little one-offs. That's cool. It is. It's cool. And that's why it's cool for us to do this show.
Yeah.
You know, you can make your little one-off statement and try to get a bunch of coaches to retweet it and a bunch of guys to like it and write you on and say you're so right. But I think you're wrong. You know, high school and college and especially high school, like just going to class in English.
Science.
Or, you know, biology and all of this stuff that you, for one, you have no background or like cultural interest in some of this stuff. Your upbringing like just does not aid or help you figure this kind of stuff out. Like when you go home, like your parents ain't got no clue about some of this stuff.
Right.
All I'm saying is that you can't try to judge somebody's success on how ready they are to move on from high school or college.
Right.
Like, let's just be real about this.
Let's just say something like, if you don't want to learn anymore, or something along the lines of, if you're done learning, you're done progressing.
I mean, he could have talked about effort. Could have talked about effort. I mean, yeah, you might not like the subjects, but it's a roadblock that you got to get through. So you got to put effort in it to overcome it and move on. Like, maybe you could have talked about effort. You know what I'm saying? You might not like it, but after you leave school, you're going to have to do things that you might not like, that you have to do in order to be successful or support your family.
Some of the most people that we consider successful didn't even go to college.
Right, dropouts out of college, dropouts out of high school too.
I mean,
multi-millionaires have dropped that got a 9th grade education. Yeah, so I know it's not for the masses. See my mask keep sliding down. I know it's not for the masses, but I don't know. I see some of these one-offs and they just give us a good, some good topics to discuss and to have people think differently about this stuff, because I know there's some high school athletes that we have that school is just boring to them.
Only reason they're going is they gotta go, but the main thing that's keeping them there is the sport.
Right.
They getting a good grade so they can play the sports.
School is boring. They're not interested in any of that stuff. Like, what they really want to do is not offered at the school. And so, like, I'm gonna tell you right now, I came from a small school, small town. Like, a lot of programs that they have now, we didn't have. They didn't offer all of these programs at the schools.
No.
Like my wife went to a school where if you wanted to be a nurse or something, you could start in some kind of nursing program in high school. We didn't have that. So it's like, because there's nothing that interests you, that like drives you, you're probably gonna be ready to move on. Just like anybody else.
Ready to get to what you like to do.
Right.
Finding your niche.
Hey, and that's okay. But you gotta bulldoze it. You still need to bulldoze it. You gotta bulldoze it. Even if you don't like it, you gotta bulldoze it, because you gotta do what you have to do until you can do what you wanna do.
Right.
Okay? So you still gotta bulldoze it.
I feel like them people gonna be even more successful because they going through the stuff that they don't want to go through to get to where they want to get to.
Right. So that is what that is. But what y'all think about Tom walking off the field? Is that normal?
No. I've never seen it to where both quarterbacks don't come together and shake hands and say what's up. I've never seen it.
So why they treat LeBron like that then when he walked off the court with 7 seconds?
You know why? Because he the king. He's supposed to shut up and dribble.
So they want to bash him. And Kavari brought up a good point. I was like, well, do they just treat champions like that because Tom got 6 rings? But Bron is a champion too. They did make that a big deal. With LeBron walking off the court. And I know there's different media, different people saying it, but as a whole, people were more bashing Bron. They were bashing Bron about walking off the court. And
they lost that game?
Yeah. And, Tom walked off that field with 7 seconds or however much time was left in the game and didn't dab up Nick Foles, didn't do none of that.
And like I said, it's not his first time doing that to Nick Foles. I feel like it's something with him.
He did it to Nick Foles?
Yeah.
Before?
That's what they said. This ain't the first time.
Oh, he don't.
I feel like
he
got some.
He don't fool with Nick.
He got some against Nick.
Did Nick beat them with the Eagles?
Nick done beat Tom plenty times. They said
was Nick the one that beat Tom in the Super Bowl? The Eagles.
It was. Hey, it might be.
Oh, the Philly special. That's right, because Tom dropped his. Tom dropped his touchdown.
That's what he mad about.
He dropped that pass.
That's what he mad about. Okay.
He dropped that pass. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Right off the fingertips.
It looked good.
It wasn't a touchdown, but it would have been a first down.
It looked good. They needed that too. But I don't know. It's something between that he has or something against Nick Foles. Because Nick was out there like looking. I seen he was looking around. Thought Brady was gonna come. Nobody. Nothing.
Oh dang! I ain't see all that.
Nothing. Yeah, I never seen it. I don't know.
So why is it that some athletes we celebrate this passion as competitiveness? Some athletes we don't celebrate it and we ridicule it as unsportsmanlike, bad attitude. And like what is sportsmanlike?
Picking and choosing.
Yeah, they do, because I'm like, what is sportsmanship and all that stuff like? So I can't celebrate. Look, if you've never competed on that level and actually been decent, been good, certain people have to do certain things to get up and to stay up. I'm gonna tell you right now, DBs and receivers a lot of times, like those guys these are two of the best athletes on the field. And they believe in themselves, and it's a reason why they are where they are and they are who they are. So there are little things that they do to get themselves up to compete on that level. You have to have a certain mindset, okay? Some guys do. Some guys don't. And that's okay. And a lot of this, I'm telling you, a lot of this come from where you come from.
Yeah.
Okay, and I want to talk about that a little bit. We need to stop ridiculing, and let's talk about it. People try to say it ain't about color, but this country was based off of race. This country was built off of race. Don't get me talking about sugar and cotton. But anyways, what I'm saying is that when you're put in a certain atmosphere, you grow up in a certain culture, you have to deal with certain things a certain way, and you gotta fight. You can't tell nobody how to fight for what they fight for.
Yeah.
Every day. So that same attitude and that same fight that they had that's got them there, like you can't go away from your bread and butter. And you ain't doing nothing to nobody. This is how I compete. So why is it that when I score, I gotta toss the ball back to the ref? Or when I score, I can't do this? Do you remember how they treated Cam Newton?
When he was dancing and doing his Superman and all of that.
Oh my God!
I think a mom wrote a letter.
Wrote a letter to Cam and said, if I knew my son was gonna see this, we wouldn't have bought tickets. You didn't want to buy tickets to see us win and celebrate and have fun. It's
entertainment.
Game. It's a game.
Are you not entertained?
It's a game, y'all. It's a game. Yeah, now we know it's more than a game, but it's a game. People need to get out there and have fun. They doing what they love doing. Like I just can't stand how they try to put everyone in a box to act the same way, but we don't come from the same places. People do not have the same experiences, and that matters. Like that makes a difference.
Yeah, different things get different people going. Like sportsmanship. Sportsmanship.
What would it be if everybody bunch of robots?
So is sportsmanship just being nice? Is it just being nice and not?
The best sportsmanship is to win. That's sportsmanship. I owe sportsmanship to my teammates before I owe it to my opponent.
That's what I'm saying. In battle, it's a war.
People ain't never been on that field.
It's a war.
They ain't never been on that field.
You ain't gonna show no sportsmanship to your enemy.
They ain't never been on that field. And I'm not saying I'm not saying that doing dirty things.
No.
I'm saying
we're just talking about regular.
Yeah, I make a play,
celebrating
about it, and I might talk to you about it, and that's okay.
I'm just letting you know that I'm gonna be here all day.
That's okay.
That's it.
You know
but
what
they take that and they run with it, though.
You know what I kind of wish? This is what I wish. Now, I know y'all might be reaching, but this just me. So, you know how you can't get, like most times, like if someone's trying to get a restraining order, I can't just get a restraining order on you if ain't nothing really
yeah.
That's the scary thing, right? Like, I'm telling y'all, he coming for me, but I can't get a restraining order until he done got me. Basically, that's how it works, okay? In football, I wish they'd let them, you know what I'm saying, kind of get that competition go. I saw it the other day. Two guys was kind of getting into it, and they barely kind of like, they face mask kind of like, you know what I'm saying? He got it. The announcer talking about a headbutt. I said, that wasn't a headbutt.
They don't want you to show emotion.
They talking and, you know what I'm saying? I understand. You don't want it to escalate. But can it be like the restraining order? Like, once it escalates, then you can, hey, coach, next time we see something, we're going to throw a flag. Next time we see something, we're going to throw a flag. You want your teams. But let the kids get out there, man. We just soft out there.
That's what it is. That's what it comes down to. Just soft. Boys can't take it.
But you know what it is? This is just what I've heard. I don't know if it's true. They're trying to get more women watching the game. So that's part of the reason why you see there's been so much emphasis on a safer game, because they know mom's gonna decide if the boy can play football. They want to see more scoring, less defense. It's more exciting. That's why my wife loved college football, because she liked to see all the mental errors from guys getting beat.
But what they gotta do,
Eric? They don't want the headbutts and stuff. That's the guys. That's the Duluth underwear.
But that's it. They coming over here.
No,
the women are. You coming over here into this playing field?
But it ain't
so now
so
now we just alter the game to fit. Those that's coming in.
I think they're trying to get a following, or more of a following from the women. I really do. I believe that's what's happening. They're trying to attract the women. The women don't want to see headbutts. You know?
Women like guys that can dance.
The moms don't want to see the extra grittiness. They just want to see, you know. Obviously,
what they want to see.
There was a mom that wrote a letter to Cam Newton. Remember?
What do they want to see?
So I don't know. I don't know how true that is, but it seems like it might be in line with what I've seen, with what we've seen. But hey, I don't know. But I don't know. I don't know.
Let them have fun. That's all they doing. It's having fun. You see someone out there dancing, they having fun.
They're having a blast. I ain't never seen people really dancing and they ain't having fun. Other than the
who are they hurting? They ain't hurting nobody. Yeah, I mean the team that
that's it.
Might be hurting their pride. I don't know. But they pick and choose who can do what.
When we got beat by Whitewater in 2007, they was hitting that Superman.
The whole crowd.
I can still hear it in my head.
They was hitting that thing.
They was hitting the Superman.
I was hot.
Man.
I was hot.
We lost. I didn't think that was bad sportsmanship. We got beat.
I'm talking about the whole sideline was doing the Superman. Not just the team and the players. Their fans.
Yeah, we got beat.
Ooh, I can. That feeling is just.
Yeah, never leave. It's supposed to stick with you. You lost. It's supposed to stick with you.
Shit, we lost to goddamn Christopher Newport.
Hey, we ain't lost too many games now. Let's not talk. Let's not get to talking like we just been losing.
Hey, you see, I had to think about it.
We lost
to Christopher Newport. And they got the chanting overrated.
Yeah.
Ain't no bad sportsmanship.
Yes, hey, when you winning, that's the best sportsmanship. The only person that think it was bad sportsmanship is the person that lost.
That's what it is. That's what it is. It's the people that lose that think that all of this is just bad sportsmanship. I don't know.
But
get off LeBron, man. He the king. Tom, say what's up to Nick, man. Nick ain't did that to you.
oh yeah, that's something else I kind of wanted to touch on. I personally don't think LeBron is the GOAT, but I think he does have the greatest mental capacity of any athlete we've ever seen. Like, he has the best mental strength and the capacity to carry. He has a school. He got a whole school, y'all. He got a family at home. No, first he got a family at home. He has the NBA that he's dominated for 17 years. He has a school. He's head and in front and in charge of the social justice movement in the NBA. Now, these are not small tasks. He got his homeboys in high places. Like, no telling what else is going on behind the scenes with his own self, keeping himself healthy for 17 years. Like, all I'm saying is that I've never seen someone be able to have the mental capacity to where they're not destroyed. Like, their nervous system is just not destroyed. And he gets up for these games and he shows out every night.
Every day. It's amazing.
And you know what? You know why I can do that? Because of where he come from. He's had to deal with the hype for so long that it's normal. For anybody else, it's extra. It's too much activation. It's too much going on. Like, they wouldn't be able to handle it. It's too much pressure. Mentally. Yes.
For him, it's not pressure.
It's not.
In an interview when he was younger, they asked him about pressure. I think it was like right before he was getting into the NBA, like about to get drafted. He said, pressure? He's like, ain't no pressure. I've been having pressure since I was about 10 years old. It's nothing to me.
And you know what? That's where I'll give the GOAT, if you will, to LeBron, as in, this is the reason why he's not the GOAT to me, but this is the reason why he is because it doesn't end with basketball for him. It's like, I'm great at basketball. This is what I do. Oh, I got a school too where we send the kids to college. I have a wonderful family. I have no scandals.
All my homies
in high places. And yes, I am going to stand up for people that don't have a voice for social justice.
Oh yeah, and this Saturday I got a game.
Yeah, and I'm finna go drop 40, 10, and 10, a triple double.
You've never seen him phased.
Because basketball is just basketball. And he doesn't identify by basketball.
Yeah.
And so that, to me, that's why he's not the GOAT in basketball, but that's why he's the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all see what I'm saying. Like, but he's the greatest. He has the best, the most, however you can say it, mental capacity is just through the roof for that boy.
Yeah. You're right.
Man.
That boy in the GOAT talk now.
Yeah,
he's probably the best basketball player.
He in the GOAT talk.
The best basketball player. Making the right plays. Yes.
That wasn't the right play. If you lose,
we ain't talking about that one.
Oh, okay.
Not just every players mess up now. Just that one players mess up.
All right, holler at us. Let us know what's up.
Hey, subscribe.
Hashtag
share.
Sauce Twins. Hit us.
What will you sacrifice to be great?